Hey, my name is Jimmy, and I have a blog called Dysfunctional Literacy, but it's tough to write a good blog post about comic books because comics are so visual. Anyway, I'm looking over some stuff that I've kept since I was a kid, and here's a Marvel Treasury edition from the 1970s. I'm going to focus on a two-issue story they reprinted in this, and here's the Marvel Treasury edition. This one's a Marvel Treasury special. They are kind of addicting, though. So it's a holiday grab bag, and it reprints a bunch of stuff. This one is 1974, and you have to remember these are great because back in 1974, I was like 9 years old. There weren't any comic book stores back then, so it was almost impossible to buy those old comics, the 1960s Silver Age stuff. I don't think it was called Silver Age back then. But anyways, so when something like this came out, it was awesome because you could get some good reprints. They're really, really tough to find back then. Anyways, this edition has one of my all-time favorite Marvel slugfests. It's from Fantastic Four numbers 25 and 26. And as you can see here, it starts off as a fight between the Hulk versus the Thing, and then later on, you're going to have the whole Fantastic Four in there and the Avengers. So the whole thing escalates huge. Anyways, it's drawn by Jack Kirby, and I've mentioned in another video, Jack Kirby's probably my favorite all-time artist. I mean, he drew great fight scenes. He wasn't perfect. His women are really unattractive. We'll probably see a couple of shots here. So he might not get hired as a comic book artist today. But, I don't care. He drew great fight scenes. All right, oops, I think you just saw my finger in there for a second. All right, so you got your opening blur. Yeah, Marvel Comics back then. These were fun. Sensational story by Stan Lee. Astonishing art by Jack Kirby. Incredible inking. Lots of alliteration. Yeah, that makes comic books back then. And here you have the Fantastic Four arguing, just like they always did. They didn't get along all the time. So, yeah, look at that. You mule-headed nitwit. Yeah, the facial expression. Anyways, so Thing gets mad about something, and then we get to the Hulk. And look at the Hulk's not speaking in third person. It's not Hulk want lift. It's I want a lift. Let me ride in your truck and I'll let you live. Now there should have been a comma, I think, right there. Anyways, Hulk clears out the truck, gets a free ride, and then while he's hiding out, here we got the Avengers. This is the hardcore Avengers lineup here. Captain America, Thor, Giant Man, Iron Man, and there's Wasp. So meanwhile, Hulk decides to go on a rampage because it's a Marvel comic. And come on, Reed, what is going on here? He gets sick, of course. Human Torch is the first to show up. And then, now here's something, even as a kid, look at that right there, he gets smothered, but Hulk doesn't like break him in half. So it's a very gentle smothering. So, I mean, how bad of a rampage could it be if he smothers the Human Torch, but, he's just a kid. So anyways, we've got chaos in the city. And more talk, and Reed's being worthless. Jeez, right when you need him. But if it was like never mind. So anyways, we got her force field, so she's not just the invisible girl. Sorry about the finger again. No, even as a kid, I didn't think that looked right. Come on, Hulk, you look like you're enjoying that too much. Well, that's one way to deal with it. Now see, she passes out, but I could see why. Unlike Reed Richards. And so then you get the big fight that we're waiting for. And there we go. We got the property damage. I mean, this is going to be a long fight scene, but it doesn't get boring. Jack Kirby always found ways to make fight scenes like this interesting. Okay. Now, I am no engineer, but this building just doesn't look like it's designed very well. What is that, about 10 stories high, but there's maybe one room on each floor. I know that this would explain why rent prices are so high in New York. Anyways, I don't know if superhero would get away with saying that nowadays. And fight. Cheating. He's gonna cheat. He cheats. Reed, you were completely worthless in this issue. If it'd been space aliens, he probably would have found a way to be healthy again. All right, fight, 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 fight. Fight some more, swim. Oh, this is kind of funny right here. The things in the boat. Of course, he's looking, where's Hulk? All right, well done. And then swim, fight some more, fight some more. Nice move. And then, now how did he manage to do that? They don't really explain how that happened. It just is. And then some more stuff, and then unnecessary close-up. The army shows up, and then I think Jack Kirby must have been drawing a lot of comics because you have a bunch of panels in here with very little background. Who cares? What the heck? See, this is what I'm talking about with Jack Kirby. I mean, this is 1960s though, so. I mean, this Treasury edition came out in 1974, but the original comic book was probably, what, 63 or 64, 1963 or 64. And so this is the second part. This would be Fantastic Four 26. And, okay, now, for Jack Kirby, that's actually pretty attractive. They're going to fight some more, and let's see what they say. Unforgettably written in the grand manner. Okay, see? Powerfully drawn. Not alliteration this time, but at least they... Oh, no. George Bell only gets inked by, lettered by. Got lazy that issue. Fight, fight, some more fights. Soldiers standing around. Probably a good idea. Oh, yeah, he was going to fight the doctors, sure. And then, you know, at least Johnny found the strength to help out a little bit. And fight. See, we already know Hulk, you don't need to do that. You've already shown that you can smother him. And then more property destruction. And that's useless, and the Hulk gets away. And then, okay, encounter with the Avengers. And then we got the Avengers fighting the Hulk, and they all get in each other's way. And there's probably something important here. And then there's the Wasp. They keep track. And now he's feeling better, probably because he thinks he's not going to have to fight the Hulk. And then, and now there's more fight scene. Captain America shows up. Look at this. This is awesome right here. Captain America puts on his moves. And then we got the Avengers and the Fantastic Four fighting the Hulk, and they all get in each other's way, and then the Hulk escapes. Now here's the part that's kind of, all right. Now here you have everybody talking. And in comic books today, this would have been a 10-page discussion, bunch of panels where superheroes are just standing around speaking. And here they just kept it to one page. Most of the panels are visually interesting. Most of them do something distinct. And then we get back to the fight scene because this is what everybody wants. And now we're back on top of the building. I wonder if this is the building that's replacing the one that the Thing and Hulk broke in the previous issue. And you got some more stuff going on, more interesting fight stuff going on. And then I'm drunk. Hey Hulk, I was only fooling around with you before. This time I'm taking off the kid gloves. And then even punches like he's drunk. Ow, Thing, come on now. And Captain America uses some creativity. He's got those moves going on. I don't know if he'd really be able to do that, but still looks cool. All right, so Captain America shows up. All right, now this is a little concerning. So you've got Giant Man right here. Look at that. Pill, shrinks, popping another pill, shrinks, popping a pill, becomes giant again. See, this explains back, in the I think it was the 80s, where Hank Pym became kind of like mentally unstable. All this pill, man, prescription drugs are bad enough, but if you're taking like superhero pills, man, I bet you those mess you up bad. And then, okay, Hulk gets away again, and then, what was it, Rick Jones? I almost said Rick James. Oh, sorry, finger. Rick Jones pops another pill, see? And then this banner, and then they all stand around and they talk a little bit. A lot of words. Take you a long time to actually read this comic book. And then none of us was injured. Only my pride, baby. Only my pride. And then over here on the last page of the Treasure Edition, you get the cover for the first one. That's Fantastic Four 25. And then you got the cover for Fantastic Four 26. And again, that building just doesn't look right. Now, come on. Who's going to live in that? Typical. All right, anyways, it's still a fun comic to read. And if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to make more of these. And in the meantime, like I said earlier, I have a blog called Dysfunctional Literacy, but I really talk about comics. It's tough to do that on a blog. I also have a book on Amazon called Crap Is Not a Bad Word, and I think it's just as fun to read as reading a comic book. I priced it really cheap because I'm statistically an online nobody. So I know people don't want to spend a lot of money on someone who's not famous, so I keep it cheap. Anyways, thanks for watching, and in the meantime, go read something awesome.